You see, married people, all this thing you're calling about women, you are fighting your husband. We must address it. We can't put it under the carpet. Better leave it under that carpet. Leave it under that carpet. When the dust gather, you will sweep it out. Leave it, and you will sweep it and you throw it away. Leave it. Where did I say you leave it? Leave it under the carpet. We must talk about it. If you don't talk, I cannot sleep. Why can't you sleep? Go and teach yourself self-control. I cannot sleep. And the beautiful thing about men is that they finish quiet with you. They'll come back, they'll be snoring. You're the one awake. See how he's sleeping. How won't he sleep? He gave his beloved sleep. You are the one that chose not to sleep. He chose to sleep. If it is not destiny related, forget it. Hear me again. If it's not destiny related, what do I mean? If this problem that you are having will not stop you or him from making heaven, forget it. There are things you should forget. It's not everything you fight about. It's not everything that must be talked about. We must trash it. What are you trashing? What are you trashing? Every time you trash, it causes more problem. Leave it. Leave it. The problem is you.
Dear Christian women, it's okay to address issues with you and your partner. Now, as usual, this is not me against the speaker. I'm only correcting the ideologies. Ideologies like this in marriage is very, very wrong. Very, very bad to ask married couples who are staying in the same roof, perhaps sharing the same bedroom, who are supposed to be united, to sweep things under the carpet. Messages like this are very, very wrong, especially to the women. Before a woman starts saying she wants to address an issue, it's because that thing did not sit well with her. She's not comfortable with it. It doesn't make her happy. It's not what gives her a rested nervous system or makes her at peace within herself. And the best thing to do is to communicate. Communication is a very, very important factor between relationship. As long as you're not the only one, you have to communicate. Do you know why? Because two people came together in marriage with different lifestyle, different trauma, different emotional baggages, psychological baggages, different strengths and weaknesses. And because we are humans and we are not winch or wizard, we might not know in depth what is actually going on. It's very possible to offend somebody without you knowing. Because you never know that, as maybe from your perspective is okay, but from the other person's perspective is not okay. So the highest and the biggest thing that can help is communication. Communication. You can't eradicate communication. Dear Christian women, don't do this to yourself. If nobody can tell you, at least you saw your mothers, you saw our mothers. Now look at them in their old age. Do they depict women that are truly happy? If you cannot communicate with that man that you're in a relationship with, what are you doing? If you cannot communicate, now you see this message that she's teaching. My problem with, I'm here to always bring a balance. I'm here to bring a balance. This message that she's teaching would have been better refined as men. Learn to communicate and listen to your wives. And wives, whenever you want to communicate, do not make it all about fights. Let it be like normal human beings talking, not you fighting, not you bringing all sorts of unhealthy drama. Communicate, talk. This message would have been better refined to that. But you see, asking women to sweep under the carpet, it is not healthy. Dear Christian women, do not say that nobody warned you. It is not healthy. You cannot be in a relationship in a healthy relationship and not communicate. She said communicate unless when it's destiny concerned. If the normal things about our life is not okay, how can we maximize destiny? For example, you are doing something I don't like and I'm not happy with it. It will reflect even when we want to do our destiny related matters. Because you are killing something inside of me by repeatedly doing that thing I say do not do. I hate it when I hear, because the truth of the matter is that you see men on the microphone, on the pulpit, they will not be able to understand the lived experience of a woman. They will not be able to understand from a woman's lens or a woman's perspective in marriage. They're only seeing themselves. Already, society already succeeded in making them selfish by nature. So they don't see else. But it pains me and it hurts me more when I see women in marriage who are supposed to be standing for the women's perspective in marriage. They are not still regurgitating or speaking from the men's perspective. Honestly, it breaks my heart. When are we going to bring a balance? Are we not seeing the nakedness that all of these things are causing in the society? Family is the first agent of socialization. If the home is not in chaos, what kind of children are you going to produce? Are you not seeing that people are carrying a lot of traumatic baggages, courtesy their family? Because there is no way a woman who has been violated every time, she's saying, I don't like this thing, but you are not listening to her. You're asking her to sweep it under the carpet. There is no way that will not affect her mentally, psychologically, emotionally. There is no way it will not affect her. Women, let's do better. I'm just here to let you know that this message is not right. The speaker might be speaking from a different perspective. I don't know what to say, but the message at its core is not right. It is not healthy to sweep under the carpet. As long as you both are in a marriage relationship cannot thrive only when you are coming together to communicate on destiny-related matters. You have to be able to communicate on everything because it's partnership. Messages like this reaffirm that marriage is a hierarchy institution. Marriage that God created is partnership. When you read Ephesians 5 and see what Apostle Paul said there, although it has been misinterpreted, but when you read it with your understanding, you will come to understand that marriage is partnership, meaning that you are not above the other. Man, your husband is not above you, your wife is not above you. It is mutual. It is mutual dependence on each other, mutual love, mutual care. I don't know why my voice is just skipping this morning. Messages like this is not healthy. As a woman, messages like this causes stress on you mentally, emotionally. It raises your cortisol levels. It gives you unrested nervous system. And on the long time, you can come down with health issues that you will be like, what is happening? I've been serving God all my life. Where is this sickness coming from? You will not know that it is the fault of your marriage. Because that pain in you that you keep suppressing, you keep swallowing, it does not vanish. It does not go. It accumulates. It accumulates. It accumulates. And when your body can no longer take it anymore, it results outburst into any form of sickness that it can come out with. Sometimes autoimmune sicknesses and diseases. It is not healthy to sweep anything under the carpet. If you are with a partner, this is for women, I think that they should stop talking to women. We've talked to women enough. Let's talk to these men. It takes two to tango. You cannot be grooming only women in relationship, and you are not grooming men, and you expect a healthy relationship. It takes two to tango. Even the Bible, Amos 3 say, can two walk together except they agree? Meaning that if we do not agree, we cannot go together. We cannot be together. How will two people who are not spirits that have the access to know all things, you are mortal, you are human, not communicate? How will you not relate to each other? How will you be sweeping things under the carpet? But if it's the man with the issue, he will open up and talk to you. He will not sweep it under the carpet. And now she made one statement that this is not me against the speaker. I'm against the ideology. She made a statement that men are one kind of beings that they will just go and sleep. That is what I'm saying. It's because men over the years have been trained to be emotionally absent and unavailable in their relationship. So even as a woman, when you are talking, they are not emotionally invested or interested to listen to you, to understand your pain, to have empathy. Men lack empathy. What is empathy? To be able to put yourself in somebody's shoe. This woman is complaining. If I am the one complaining it, will I like it? Men lack empathy. They are emotional unavailable. Because they're emotionally unavailable, they lack empathy. This is what church should be addressing in men and not women. You don't ask women to sweep this under the carpet and only talk when it is destiny related. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It honestly doesn't make sense. Please, let's do better. As a woman, it's okay to communicate. What is not right is you bringing drama. Maybe you are not fighting to come. No, communicate. You don't have to fight. You don't have to destroy the house. No, communicate. Talk. Communicate means talk, express yourself. Why expressing yourself? You don't have to turn it into a drama, a Nollywood movie. No, communicate like a normal human being will do. Not only on destiny related matter, everything about your marital life. As long as your marital life is concerned, sexually communicate, financially communicate, materially communicate, everything communicate, destiny communicate. Nothing is exempted from communicating. Also, I don't see anywhere self-control is related in this discussion about a woman trying to address issues with her husband, asking them to go get self-control to sleep. There's nobody that sleep when their house is on fire. I said this in one of my videos, is that it's because women are emotionally invested and emotionally present in any relationship they find themselves. That is the reason why they place value on anything and everything they do in that relationship. One of the reasons why a woman will not be at peace when the person she's in a relationship with has done something is because she's emotionally invested in that man. And the reason why the man can comfortably sleep, knowing fully well that this is my wife, she has something to say to me. This my wife is obviously not settled behalf because of the quarrel we had. And instead of people coming to at a balanced ground, you can comfortably sleep and snore. It's because these men are not emotionally invested or present in the relationship. Now, making this or saying things like this audaciously as a message encourages men to keep on being in their toxic masculinity in marriage. This is Christian marriage, for Christ's sake. Christian marriage, the way the Bible or God's intention for Christian marriage should be, it should be in a way that even the people that are outside Christianity will be wanting to these people. But it's otherwise. Why are we teaching messages like this that encourages? You see, marriage is partnership. You both are dropping your selfish desires and your reverences to God. You don't ask a woman to sweep things under the carpet. We talk. In relationship, you talk. You talk, you communicate. For you to have healthy relationship, you have to be able to communicate, be able to comprehend what is communicated, and willingness to adapt, to accept, to unlearn, relearn, or learn what is being communicated. If these three communication skill or pattern can be, none of us came with it, because all of us, you see this thing she's preaching, these are the kind of product of marriages that many families and children came from. But when you look at your family, you should be able to know what is wrong and what is right. Pick what is right, learn to do better and where is wrong. And you should be able to know that none of us were born with this case. We learn it. You should be able to, both of you must be able to communicate. And after communicating, comprehension, be able to comprehend, understand what is being communicated, understand it. When you understand it, you both come to a compromise or a balanced level. That you both are meeting at a balanced level, not one person doing more sacrifice than the other. You both are coming to meet at a balanced level. And lastly, the ability to be able to adapt. Not that after talking, you go back to what you were doing. After talking, to the intentionality to be able to keep on doing that thing that that partner have said, that thing that you both have agreed on. Healthy relationship. I'm not sure anybody that have these three communication skills will lack a healthy relationship. And in terms of communication, please, Christian women, dear Christian women, dear Christian women, messages like this are not for you. They enhance men to keep on wearing their toxic cloak, and they keep dehumanizing you. Because I don't understand how we can keep communicating on destiny matters according to what she said. Then every other thing, because we are not doing destiny 247. There are other things that are being done in marriage apart from pro-destiny activities. Then if the other things that are supposed to keep us together are not intact, how are we going to maximize fully? It just makes me understand that majority of these Christian women, they have succeeded in burying a certain integral part of them. A certain part of them that's supposed to respond to the toxicity of a man, the excesses of a man, or limitation or weakness. Because sometimes all of us, we have our weaknesses. The weaknesses of this man, we are supposed to talk to him. Babe, this thing you are doing, I don't like it. You don't have to fight. This her message would have been better of saying you don't have to fight. There is a manner of approach to talk to people, irrespective, both your wife, both your husband. You don't just talk to people anyhow. You should be able to talk to people respectfully. Do you understand? That would have been better. Know how to talk, not eradicating it, say sweep it out, pack it away with the dust. Then you people keep staying with that toxicity. You think it goes away. It doesn't go away. It's accumulated in you. And it comes out in a way that you will not be able, sometimes anger. And all of these things are against the fruit of the spirit, because you're not having a rested nervous system. You're not having a rested emotional state. So you just end up saying, okay, let me live with it. Let me keep doing it. Let me manage it. And whereas the man is having a normal life, you are the one doing yourself. Dear Christian women, dear Christian women, it's okay, very much okay, biblically okay, to address issues with your partner. Do not sweep under the carpet. Do not, if you understand what sweeping things under the carpet does in marriage, you will not say things like this. It builds resentment, it builds silent anger, pain, frustration, name it, those hurtful emotions. It's like you are not being seen, you are not being heard. If any man love you, what the Bible instructed is that a man should be able to love like Christ loved. You see these messages like this that these women preach, they keep contradicting themselves. Because when the Bible says in Ephesians that the man is the head of the woman, they interpret it as hierarchy. No. When the Bible is different, before God we are equal. When the Bible is saying man is the head, it's talking about roles. That as a biblical marriage, a kingdom marriage, the role and responsibility of that marriage is shouldered on you. More of it, of the weight, is shouldered on you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Meaning, for that marriage to work, you as the man, you have to be more invested. So there's no way you will say that your partner have been worrying about something, or you see she's not in good condition, she want to talk, and you will comfortably sleep and snore, knowing fully well that this woman is not at peace, she's not sleeping. It doesn't concern you. You are not depicting the Christ-like love in marriage. And the reason why, according to what she said, that every time you decide to trash it or talk about it, it causes more problems, because you have a recalcitrant and a reprobate husband, or reprobate man in form of a husband. It's because he doesn't want to listen. You both must talk about it. What you shouldn't do is fighting about it. What you shouldn't do is causing dramatic sin about it. But you must talk. Look for a way to talk. Let this man know that you hurt me. And you hurt me, meaning for it not to continue, so that I can be in a good state. We have to talk about it. If I don't talk about it, how will you know? How will you know? I don't understand. Why will you say don't talk about it? It's only destiny related. He giveth his beloved sleep. So the woman is not the beloved of God. Is she not the beloved of God too? We should stop misusing scriptures to with wrong analogy. It just makes the whole thing messed up. It just makes the whole thing messed up. It's okay to talk about things. Talk to your partner. Men, learn to listen. Men, stop being wicked. It is you being wicked and selfish that you will know that your significant other wants to talk, but you will deliberately sleep and snore. Men, stop being wicked. Stop making women rethink their life when they get married to you. Stop making, in biblical marriage, there's nothing like ego. There's nothing like I'm the man here. You people are equal before God. Oh, equal before God. Galatians 3:28 says there are neither male nor female. You are all one. But biblically, you have roles. The reality of that marriage is shouldered more on you. So you have to be more invested. It's just like you have to know what's going on the other end with your wife. If it's something to talk about, be patient, listen, and tell yourself the truth. Know where you are a contributing factor and try your best. Go and pray to God. He will help you to unlearn it. Stop sweeping things under the carpet. It is not good. This is how you raise toxic children. This is how you raise traumatic children. This is how you raise children that go to society and malfunction. They are okay in the things of God, but when it comes to real world experience, real family life, they cannot perform.